what up? Got that NBA Live 16 gameplay going on in the background. Just to talk a little bit about the match. It was a 2-on-2. Me and some other dude. The other dude like dropped out like soon as the game started. So it was just me and 4 CPUs taking on 2 cats. I assume they were still playing. But, you know, enough about that. You know, a lot of NBA Live 18, you know, footage going out for the people that got to play it at the EA Play event. You know, hearing a lot of positive things about it. I mean, to me, it just looked like live. You know, it's not a bad thing, but at the same time, it looks like, you know, it might take a little while, but nevertheless, I mean, it's live. As long as it's fun, you know, it's live. That's all I gotta say. But man, let's talk about the Lakers, man. You know what I'm saying? The draft going down tonight. You know, I guess we looking at Lonzo Ball since they got rid of D-Loading and got rid of that large contract from Mozgov and brought in Brook Lopez. You know, hopefully, you know, Brook Lopez is a good player, but man, that dude's like always hurt. You know, so hopefully, you know, he can defeat the injury bug, man, and not be hurt, man. You know, because, you know, when he's not hurt, I mean, dude is like, I say he probably top 5 centers, you know, for sure. You know, I think Marc Gasol probably hold the crown as the best. You know, you got DeAndre Jordan. Not really, man. Not really many centers, you know, to speak of. Like, power forwards taking over out here in these streets. But with that, you know what I'm saying, then, you know, Nick Young opted out. So, you know, that's a contract that's gone. I mean, somebody gonna probably pick him up. But then, you know, you're trying to get Paul George, and you don't want to move Brandon Ingram. And, you know, I understand that. You know, I mean, he has the potential to be great. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he didn't really showcase it too much. You know, his rookie season, I mean, like, later in the season, you know, he played great. But, you know, he still has that potential to be great. But then you got to look, like, who do you give up to get Paul George? Do you get rid of Julius Randle? You know, Tarek Black? Who else they got? Ennis? I mean, like, who do you give up? I mean, I don't want to see them get rid of Jordan Clarkson, of course. You know, that's one of my dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the team, but I mean, I don't know, man. You know, you gotta have faith in Magic Johnson on this situation. You know, on who he can get, you know, for what. But in the same sense, man, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. You know, I'm just gonna assume that they're gonna draft Lonzo Ball if Philadelphia is gonna get Markelle Fultz. You know, like they say. Then I assume with Josh Jackson, you know, Boston, I guess, is gonna take him. I don't know, man. Like, draft, man, beyond pick number 2, I could care less who goes where. You know, that's the only pick I'm looking at. Shit, man, you know, Uncle Phil, you know what I'm saying? You want to get rid of Kristaps, man. You know, you send him to the left coast, man. You know, shit. Yeah. But nah, man, that's all I gotta say about that, man. Yo, enjoy the gameplay in the background, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to do what I had to do. Come out here, man. Still representing. We still playing this live 16. We still out here running it on the live run. I see an influx of players, you know, that came in. I mean, it's still not a lot. When I said influx, I mean, on a normal day, you know, the game was averaging like 60 players max online. Now it's at like 3-something. You know, and I mean, that's not a lot of players, but for a game that was like dead in the water and then all of a sudden resurrected, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty big. I guess people finally, you know, taking advantage. I mean, the game is free to play, at least the Pro-Am aspect of the game been free to play since it launched, since the demo. I mean, the demo was like essentially the full game minus trophies, and you know, it had a level cap. But other than that, I mean, you got to play the Pro-Am live run for free. Like, you got all the updates. You know what I'm saying? You got that park in Chicago for free, all in the update. You know what I'm saying? So it was like no reason for people not to play the game. At least try it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you gotta be out there all day. I mean, as far as online goes, I mean, this was like my go-to game, just to, you know, play the online. Like, I ain't got nothing against the park on 2K, but, you know, it's a lot of lag. And then, you know, waiting on the guy next spot. Like I said, if I want to wait on the guy next, you know, like I'm saying, I got ups, got downs, next, whatever, I can go to a real park and do all that. You know, I just want to hop on the game and play. 30-second timer, boom, decrease. The only thing wrong with it, you know, some dudes be dropping out the lobby and then they restarts. Like, I mean, even if you go one on 5, I mean, I feel like the timer should still go down. Sometimes it's good to play by yourself, cause you know the CPU, they don't make everything, but you know they gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry about the CPU hogging the ball. You know what I'm saying? You call for it, they gonna pass it to you. Simple as that. But then you got some dudes, you know, like if you got CPUs on the team, like, man, they hand just constantly on that X button, like, or A button, whichever console you playing on. Like, bruh, let the CPU cook, man. Sometimes the CPU could cook, especially if they under the basket wide open. Let that man dunk. You know, I be trying to hurry up and hit the shoot button. Like, man, go ahead and dunk, get it over with. Nah, man, no, I'm on 3-point line. He gonna kick that thing out, even though he wide open under the basket by himself. The only time cats throw to the CPU is when they throwing alley-oops. I mean, you got a couple people, man, you know, that try to play the game legit. But for the most part, man, you get them cats that just want to be the man out here, you know, and that shit get annoying, man. It's like, bruh, you see how I just hit the CPU? The CPU passed it out itself. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of pissed off right there, man, because the CPU did that dumb shit. And I got old boy jumping. You know, I don't know what game he was playing. Better ask, man. Like, man, when dude fell out, I was like, all right, it's a better opportunity to win, because I feel like the AI gonna try to lock up dude on the other team. He probably not gonna let the CPU shoot as much, you know, as needed. You know, because, I mean, like I said, bro, the CPU do what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna do, you know, hella amazing things. Like right there, man, I got stripped, you know, doing too much. Should have passed it, but it is what it is. You know, mess things up. Dude right there, you know, just double him up. You know, stop him from shooting. That's the game plan. Right there, I got hit with that animation. Tried to go for the steal and went flying. And right here, you know, quick. You know, you do your right, left, right. Look at that, man. Straight to the cup and dunk on everybody, man. Cheese out here. You know, first it was the behind the back joint, but then, you know, the left, right crossover. You know what I'm saying? I got the Drake part in my head. For some reason, my dude super light skinned. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fair brown skin brother, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, bro, man, draft tonight. That's NBA Live 16. I'm out.